I do not want my children to learn about in middle school. I have never had I don't want to have I don't want my kids having
That is Cara Bell. She's one of many parents who has pressured her local school board to ban a book. Bell was speaking at a 2021 board meeting of the Lake Travis Independent School District in Austin, Texas, where she was objecting to the book Out of Darkness, a novel that explores themes of love, segregation, and family amid a school explosion that rocked the state in 1937. Now, Bell specifically objected to the use of the word cornholing, which she very clearly later found out was an old school euphemism for Lake Travis ISD did pull the book following Bell's complaint. And she's not the only one doing this. In recent years, conservative parents have weaponized school board meetings as a way to challenge books without following a review process or seeking any expert opinion. In fact, a literary nonprofit PEN America found that during the 2021-2022 school year, more than 96% of book bans did not follow any official guidelines from the American Library Association or the National Coalition Against Censorship. The next school year, 3,362 books were banned. So it's clear that this trend is not letting up. So how did this local government institution turn into perhaps the most powerful trendsetter in education policy? Well, it all started with the critical race theory panic of 2020, when the Brave Trust over at the Manhattan Institute made a concerted effort to label any discussion of diversity, equity, and inclusion as critical race theory. It only took a little while for this frenzy to spread to schools, and by June of 2021, a routine end-of-the-year school board meeting in Loudoun County, Virginia, turned into this.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
No! Hey, John, please don't resist.
There's also been people like Jennifer Peterson, a Spotsylvania County, Virginia mom who has challenged 71 books in her school district. Peterson uses the public comment portion of school board meetings to read aloud sexually explicit passages from the books. The superintendent, who is a supporter of Peterson's, has intervened to pull 14 books on the mom's list, including this one. Scarier still, some school boards, like one in Hanover County, Virginia, are changing the rules to allow the board to ban a book with a majority vote, eliminating the input of teachers, librarians, and experts altogether. Nationwide, these bans don't just focus on topics like race and sexuality. PEN America's report for the 2022-2023 school year found that 25% of banned books dealt with themes of sexual assault, and 42 addressed issues like mental health, sexual well-being, and puberty. And not only do these bans hamper education, they're also actively working against the will of the people. An Ipsos and We Believe poll from October 2023 found that 96% of Democrats and 87% of Republicans agreed that all stakeholders should be consulted before books are removed, including teachers and experts. And only 2% of Democrats and 11% of Republicans agreed book bans should take effect because of a single parent's objections. Now today, these bans have gone from school districts to state houses. In states like Tennessee and Florida, school teachers and districts can face real consequences for teaching banned materials, in some cases leading teachers to avoid controversial material altogether just to avoid the fight. But in a world as diverse as today's, it is undoubtable that by not teaching realities like mental health, racial discrimination, and LGBTQIA+ identities, we're setting our kids up to fail. And that, my friends, is how this small local government institution turned into the most powerful trendsetter in education policy.